This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 4. And it reads, this is Romans, chapter 9, verse 4. Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption, and the glory, and the covenants, and the giving of the law, and the service of the Most High, and the promises.
That's it right there. Who are Israelites? All right? And matter of fact, read verse 5 just to show you who he sent his only begotten son for.
Verse 5, whose are the fathers, and of whom as concerned the flesh Hamashiach came, who is over all, Most High blessed forever. Amen.
So, the Most High sent his only begotten son for Israel, the nation of Israel, and Yahushua himself was of the tribe of Judah. All right? He came for his people. You so-called Negroes, all right? Haitians, all right? And West Seminole Indians. Because this Atlantic slave trade pertains to you. That pertains to you. That book of Deuteronomy 28 and 68. That pertains to you. That was when we came over into captivity. But Yahweh Bashem Yahushai sent his only begotten son for you. This is the book of Jeremiah. When he sent his only begotten son, he sent prophets, all right? He sent prophets to tell of his son's coming to deliver his people. All right? This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 35 and verse 12. And it reads, Then came the word of Yahweh unto Jeremiah, saying, Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel. Go and tell men of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem, will ye not receive instruction to hearken to my words, saith Yahweh? All right, so Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has told us that these curses would be on us. If you obeyed the law, statutes, and commandments, he will redeem you from these curses. All right, if you did it with truth and sincerity, he would redeem you and us as a nation from these curses. If we could all get it right, if all Israel got right today, and we know that it's not going to happen, but if all of Israel got right this very second and called on the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he would deliver us right now. That's how merciful and wonderful our power is. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 35 and verse 15. I have sent also unto you, you all my servants, the prophets, raising up early and sending them, saying, Return ye now every man from his evil ways. Return from your evil ways, your abominable acts, committing idolatry, sacrifices, giving yourself up to these people in power, selling your soul for riches and fame, sleeping with your brother's wife, or your homeboy's wife or girl, eating shrimp, pork, and lobster. It's like it. And aim your doings, and go not after other gods. All right, so stop going after other gods. Stop going to these churches. All right, because they're no gods. They're all false idols. To serve them, and ye shall dwell in the land which I have given to you and to your fathers, but ye have not inclined your ear nor hearken unto me. Because we didn't hearken unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai of old. In the Old Testament still. All right? That's still, those curses are still upon us. All right? And I read the prophet is in the Old Testament, but the prophet is in the New Testament as well. Does he not have prophets throughout this whole book? It's it's plain as day. So if you only believe on the Old Testament, first and foremost, you're a fool. Okay? If you only believe in the New Testament, then you're a fool as well. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, roughly paraphrasing scripture, says, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me. It is written of me. It's one book. You go ahead and get Matthews. Or you had something pulled before?
No, go ahead. I'll pull them after.
Go ahead and pull Matthews.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 23, verse 34. Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them ye shall kill and crucify, and some of them shall ye scourge in your synagogues, and persecute them from city to city.
And Abaratazah, we be those men, all right? We be accounted worthy. That we serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai with truth and sincerity in our hearts, all right? And proclaiming his name to bring forth his decrees, all right? Prophesying of Yahushai's coming, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's coming, all right? Some of you are scoffers. Some of you will cast us up into their synagogues. All right, their prison systems. We will have to stand before judges and so on and so forth. We have to go through this persecution as of prophets of old because we don't want to comply to the system. Because the system is in direct correlation and adverse to everything in the scriptures that is here for us. Everything. Every which way, shape, or form. Continue.
Verse 35. That upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth, from the blood of righteous Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, son of Barachias, whom ye slew between the temple and the altar.
Hey, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said, may the righteous blood come upon you. Because do you understand that when Cain killed Abel, all right, that was a curse that Cain had to deal with. He had to deal with a curse. Such as you people, all right, that are not hearkening unto the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Either you don't care to listen and you just want to go on about your daily life, all right, and not even do any harm or whatnot. But if you're not for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you're against him. If you're not bowing down in submission and calling on the name and giving him the glory, honor, and the praise that made everything, you're against him. And if you shed the blood of a prophet, his servant, well, you just got yourself in another whole heap of shit. Do you not think that the Father is not going to send his son, all right? That would be our big brother, his son, to protect his other brothers? In the worldly sense, isn't that what's supposed to happen? If you have an elder son, all right, even if you have an older daughter, all right, and she has a little sister, you would send her out to fight another girl. I don't mean this is just a worldly sense, just me talking about siblings, but understand that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Yahweh is the Father. He gave his only begotten Son, all right, for the nation of Israel. Therefore, making us what? What are we? Israel, my firstborn, to who pertaineth the adoption and the blessings. So he's going to send him back to fuck it up. Go ahead.
This is verse 36. Verily I say unto you, all these things shall come upon this generation.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, it shall come upon this generation. I don't give a hell what you people are saying. Oh my goodness, this has happened before in the past. There's been pestilence. There's been this. It has never been like this before. There has never been this much stuff popping off at once. Look through your history. Look through it.
Right. Hey, even before when this whole thing started, it said that they were saying that this is the worst one that the world has seen.
God, the world, the entire world is in chaos. You know, the entire world has something going down. All civil unrest, tons of pestilence, famine across the world, stuff that you don't even see in the news because one, you're not looking for it, and two, it's not reported. Because in today's age, you can find anything through social media. All right? Through this unicorn, the internet. You can find anything, and that's exactly why they're going to shut it down. Go ahead.
Verse 37. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets, and stonest them which are sent unto thee, how often would I have gathered thy children together, even as a hen gathereth her chickens under her wings, and ye would not.
Our own people. 2/3 of our own people are going to sell the other 1/3 of nation of Israel out. Whether it be mothers, wives, daughters, sons, nephews, uncles, cousins, fathers. I'm going to sell you out. Why? Because ultimately Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not dealing with them. It's the same people in our nation that said, let his blood be upon our hands and be upon our children's children's children.
Verse 38. Behold, your house is left unto you desolate.
So Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to leave these houses desolate. He is going to leave, especially these other nations, especially Esau, Edom, especially. Number one, you the number one enemy, E. You the number one enemy of the Bible, E. Don't hate me. Don't hate the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's just business. It's our Father's business. All right? You were made to do exactly what you do, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to make it come to pass exactly as he's going to make it come to pass. You've had your time. You've reigned. You've continued to put hell on Yahweh Shem Yahushua's chosen people.
Verse 39. For I say unto you, ye shall not see me henceforth, till ye shall say, Blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord.
And that's where our own people. All right? Blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord. Because when it goes dark, all right, those of you that are worthy through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right, and that hearken on to the last minute, all right, and see salvation, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua cracks those clouds, all right, and salvation is seen, that you were chosen, blessed is he. All right.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, in verse 8, and it reads, "The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence."
So why wouldn't we be doing the same today? Abaratazah, we be those men. We're doing the exact same thing that we were set up to do in the times of old.
Okay. No.
It is a requirement. It is Abaratazah, we are those men. But this is the very fiber what we were made for. To give it to you raw and tell it like it is.
In verse 9 it says, "The prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord hath truly sent him." And that goes with the prophecies in the book that are already been fulfilled. That's the validity of them. How you had Isaiah prophesy on Yahushua is coming. That really happened.
God.
That gave Isaiah's story validation. Credibility. That's what makes this book true, is the prophecies that already came to pass.
It's a living book.
And why wouldn't the prophecies that are that haven't passed yet, they about to come real soon.
God. And Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai woke up Abba Bivens. In 1969, 1970. All right? He found out that, that he himself was an Israelite.
Right.
And then he had to do the work to get to the point where we are today from the apostles that came before Apostle Tahar, to perfect the doctrine until we got to this 100% truth. Mm-hmm. And now everything is being made manifest. It's being made manifest because from Apostle Tahar on down has made this word with 100% truth through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 3, and start at verse 5. We'll start at 4. It says, "Whereby when ye read, ye may understand my knowledge in the mysteries of Mashiach, which in other ages was not made known unto the sons of men, as it is now revealed unto his holy apostles and prophets by the Spirit."
God. It was not yet time until Yahweh Bashem Yahushai woke up Abba Bivens, all right, and the men that were under him. It was not yet time for us to understand, all right, and through that time period, all right, with those apostles and elders, all right, until Apostle Tahar was made to perfect the doctrine to its entirety, so we can get to this end game, to this final point. All right, so these chariots can come, the chariots of Israel. It's through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that all this is happening. You are freaking crazy if you do not understand and see it. But ultimately, it's because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has blocked you. All right? But thinking that this is going to continue on in the same fashion that it is, you are freaking bugged out. You are bugged out. And teaching you false prophets out there, teaching wayward doctrine, just stop. Just stop. Wait for the missiles. All right? You just wait for the missiles. Because you're off anyway. Making rap videos, your intros to your freaking lessons is a tape, is a freaking video. You have a freaking. It makes no sense. Nobody gives a damn about you. All right? It's all for the work and the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. I'm Salaki. I'm going to stop ranting. I'm just getting...
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 14. "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
Hey, and this word has went around the entire planet. All right? Even the false prophets, all right, helped it move through the planet. All right? Letting those people that are of the elect, those men, women, and children that are of the Bayasha Dabadad, right, that 1/3, that they are Israelites. All right? That they are Israelites. So the false prophet does their job as well. All right? No matter how vexing it is to us on this side, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has a time, a point, case, and reason for everything. All right? I don't have anything else. Y'all got anything else?
No.
All right? But with that, we want to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children, to the Bayasha Dabadat, the House of David. This is Men of Valor Las Vegas Camp. To the next time, Shalom, Awad, Abal, Babal.